fella.
Carter. Myles Turner.
Yes.
There's the sixth one.
Hello, today we will be talking about what makes Myles Turner such a defensive beast for the Indiana Pacers. We'll be talking about his technique and just general stuff he does to help the Indiana Pacers on defense. And it's not just in the paint, there are other things that he does that helps him on defense. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first let's talk about Myles Turner physically. Now everybody knows probably that he is 6'11", which is around normal height for a center. But what everybody doesn't know is that, well, a lot of people might know, but he has a 7'4" wingspan. That is very large. So while Myles Turner does not rely on height, and if you think Myles Turner does rely on height, you may or may not have a mental problem, but he does rely on his long arms. But along with that, he also very visibly can jump very high. I do not have an official vertical measurement, but it is approximately very high, just judging by the highlights that you can see of him, where he is jumping, I would estimate at least above a 20-inch vertical, which is pretty good. Probably like 30. I'm not saying he has an insane like 40-inch vertical, but it's possibly over 30, definitely over 20. So he doesn't rely on height, but he does rely on athleticism and his wingspan. But it's not like that's the only thing that makes him good. He does have skill to his game, obviously. There's no way you can be as dominant as he has been without having any skill. So let's talk about his skill. Okay, so skill-wise, Myles Turner is not just a big body. He also has some things that he does that are his technique into how he blocks shots. First thing, when he jumps high and he stays tall. He doesn't back away, despite Pacers fans that hate him giving him this moniker of being a soft basketball player. Ever since he came into the league, that's the big thing that's against him. He is actually pretty physical. When he goes in the paint, he goes in the paint. When he contests a shot, he goes up, he stays tall, he gets right into the person he's blocking. He doesn't back down. He's not scared of anyone. When he was a rookie, he blocked LeBron James. He does not get out of the way for anybody. He doesn't fear anybody. Doesn't matter who you are, the size of your contract, your name, how good you are. Myles Turner's going to go up and try and block your shot no matter what. That definitely helps him an immense amount when it comes to his shot blocking. Also, you have the timing of when he jumps. He times when he jumps perfectly. He times it, he gets his arm right there where it's supposed to be and swats the ball out of the paint and sends you back to wherever you are, and you will not think about driving in on him ever again. And if you do, and you try to attempt it, he'll send you back again and just make you think about how stupid you were to think you could try it a second time. There is also his ability to stretch the floor defensively. Myles Turner doesn't just block shots inside the paint. He also blocks them on the perimeter and contests them. With his very fast, well, not going to say very fast, but with his efficient his efficient lateral movement, he can move very quickly laterally, which makes him able to switch from defending the paint to defending the perimeter very quickly. This means he can contest shots put up from the perimeter, and that helps him a lot defensively, because if he's not blocking it, he's still getting his hand in the way, which definitely messes with the shot and forces a few misses a game. So that definitely helps the team defensively, and it plays a role into his defensive versatility and how helpful he is overall on defense for the Indiana Pacers. One thing that helps him on and off the court also is mentally. He never gives up. Myles Turner is not a quitter. He never gives up, despite the media hounding him constantly, despite his own fans of his own team hounding him constantly. He never lets it get him down. He never gives up on plays. He never gives up off the court. While he did post about how after his injury, he did go through a lot mentally. That's really the only thing he's shown of having mental problems. It's not being mentally weak. That's just how any normal person responds to that. I mean, you're injured, you're being constantly undervalued by the media and your fans, and you're being hated on by those same people. If you think you two wouldn't be in a bad mental space when it comes to that, I don't think you've ever been in a situation close to that before, because anybody would be mentally upset at that point. But when it comes to plays on and off the court, never gives up. On the court, he's constantly hounding guys. He's trying to get the ball back, doesn't just block the shot, he also steals a few balls a game, averaging around like 1 steal a game, I believe. So he's versatile on defense. He can do more than just block shots. While some people do like to poke fun at his rebounding, he's also defending shots on the perimeter, which limits his ability to rebound in the paint. And also, on offense, Domas gets most of the offensive rebounds because Myles Turner is on the perimeter because he's shooting threes. So therefore, his offensive rebound numbers are going to be down. So both of his rebounding numbers are going to be down because he's on the perimeter and it's hard to get rebounds out there. So the things that he is bad at, that he's been tagged for being bad at, there's really a reason. And if you gave him the same opportunities as another player, he would do just as good. So, Myles Turner, undervalued, underappreciated, underrated by everyone in the media, by the fans of the Indiana Pacers. He is one of the most undervalued players in sports. And thankfully, people are starting to notice this, but it doesn't seem like the voters for the Defensive Player of the Year award are noticing this just yet. This year, don't worry though. Myles Turner is planning to put the league on notice, and everyone on every team should be afraid when they think they can drive the ball into Myles Turner's paint. Thank you. I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and watch out for Myles Turner. It's scary out there, folks. See you guys next time.
You're going to get your blocks as well, and I know it's important to have people recognize what you're doing defensively. Do you feel like you've got some people paying attention to what you're doing here to start this season on the defensive end?
Not enough. I think that, locally, like I said, people know what I do, but nationally, I know I deserve more credit, but I'm just continuing to keep doing what I'm doing, and let the craft work speak for itself.